Hello everybody, welcome to my new F1 Championship. This is my first season, super excited to, start a brand new season, get it up on YouTube. This is the first time I've done anything like this, first time I've done commentary, so please bear with me. So these videos, I'm hoping to get one up at least once a week. If people really like them and want to see more often, then I'll try and get them up more than once a week. Basically I'm just going to go through all the settings here and things like that there. It's a lot of stuff, I'm not really going to commentate over it because it's hard to commentate over stuff like that there. What I'll do is I'll just let all this play out, and then whenever it comes to, say, the end of the qualifying or the beginning of the race, then I'll come back to you and talk a little bit over the race and give my thoughts on how my first race went. And for me, this is all about learning curve. So trying to talk over the video and stuff like that there, it's something that I have to learn to get good at, because at the minute, I find it very difficult to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here, and then I'll get back with you after all the practicing and the qualifying, and we get into the race, and then we'll talk over the race and we'll see how all that goes. Okay?
Yes, and I respect that. But my client has a championship to contest. So if you want our participation, I'm afraid the concessions are mandatory. Yes, that's fine. Get back to me when you can. Goodbye. No one ever just signs the contract. Anyway, thanks for coming by on such short notice. I just needed to cover a couple of quick things with you before you race. Firstly, as requested, is a copy of your contract. It's a rolling deal. However, the team reserves right of termination if you fail to meet performance standards. You're second driver for now, but work hard, hit your targets, and I'll be able to sweeten the deal. I'm also looking to get you into some invitational events throughout the season. The experience and exposure from these will be great for your image. Plus, you'll get to drive some nice historic cars. Now then, go get ready for the next session, and good luck.
Welcome to our viewers from around the globe. You join us just as today's practice session for the Australian Grand Prix is about to start. Beside me to take you through free practice today is a man with 3 decades of racing experience under his belt. It is, of course, Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us today, Ant, and tell me, where should we be focusing our attention today?
I think we need to be looking across the entire field to see how far these cars are able to push a single set of tyres. While everyone will be trying different setups and running with different fuel loads, if you're attentive enough, you can definitely pick out trends for each type of tyre compound, which will give us a rough idea of how long the drivers are able to stay out there during a stint in the race.
website to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Ah, you got my message. Perfect. Welcome to home away from home. We get more real-time data from the factory now than ever before, and it all comes through here. So I have to spend more time checking over the reports and less time hunting you down in the hospitality suite. To that end, we... Sorry, just a sec. Yeah, Chris, is this important? I'm in the middle of something. Oh, okay. Right. Well, that makes no sense. Have Sarah reset the simulation and run it again. Okay. Sorry about that. As I was saying, we've set up a desk for you at the front here. You can get onto the network from your laptop, so make sure to check the R&D screen regularly. And let us know how you want to use the data that we've collected over the weekend and through the practice programs. Also, bear in mind that the news from the factory won't always be good. Sometimes tests fail, like you've seen just now. And when that happens, we have to divert additional resources to fix it. C'est la vie, I'm afraid.
Hi, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
It's out with the old and in with the new here at Albert Park as we usher in what we hope will be a triumphant new era of Formula One racing. For our drivers, though, it's very much business as usual, as they look to be first across that line and get their championship off to a winning start. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Today's race, of course, not simply the start of a new season, but the start of a new kind of Formula One. Anthony Davidson, great to have you with us once again. This is a big moment for the sport. Big changes to the technical regulations. The potential, perhaps, to give us the biggest shake-up since 2014. Very different cars visually, and, fingers crossed, much faster as well.
Good thing then that combined these teams put in just a shade over 13,000 kilometres on the clock during testing. The cornering speed of these new machines is absolutely unbelievable. How many lap records are still held by Michael Schumacher from 2004? Well, on the right day, on the right tyres, we might just be threatening them this year. Wider tyres, wider cars, more downforce. I have to say they look great, and the qualifying spectacle is undebatable. Now the big question remains, can they follow? Can they race? Or have these new rules gone too far?
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, edging out Raikkonen, who'll start P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Verstappen, Ocon, Massa, Grosjean, and Daniel Kvyat. Sainz and the Force India, Fernando Alonso and Magnussen, Palmer, Stroll, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Marcus Ericsson. Wehrlein and Nico Hulkenberg completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, hello guys, so that's me back, and as you can see I qualified in 12th place after Emily, and this is the beginning of the race. Let's see how we can go. Okay, that's a terrible start by me. Oh, nearly into the barrier. Can't believe that. Getting overtaken by Magnussen there. Really first behind me, Van Dorn. Slip up inside, see if I can make it a few places. Van Dorn passed me, I can't believe it. Okay, just at this stage I'm being really careful, trying not to get involved in an accident or anything like that, because we've got full damage on. And we're trying to go up the inside here. And that here is a Stroll. Stroll gives us the space that we need. Fair racing there. And then we're almost past Alonso. Normally Alonso wouldn't give you up a place that easy. Okay, moving on here now. Alonso very slow through this full-inch corner. Yeah, look at that there. Far too slow. Not like Alonso, and that's nothing to do with the engine. I think that's more to do with the difficulty of the AI. And who's that there? Palmer. She can pass Palmer quite easily here. Oh, very, very close to touching there. Palmer still got some fire in his belly yet. Okay, now moving on to the next corner here. I found the AI very slow through this corner, so we probably catch them quite easily. Now we're moving on to the end of lap 1, and we've caught up to the back of Grosjean. I think we got a good run on him here, yeah. Easily past him. So we put our fuel mixture up here. I don't think we did. Braked far too early there. We just have to watch out for Kvyat. Kvyat's quite aggressive, so he is. So see if we can get him up the inside of this next corner. No. I think this little battle here will be going on for a while. Yeah, look how you slow the AI go through this corner. I actually went to the back of Kvyat. I'm definitely going to have to put the AI difficulty up a few notches, just because it's a little bit unsafe. Oh, Kvyat just goes into the side of us. What's he playing at? The torpedo. Seriously. Okay, moving up onto sights now. See if we can get back up on the gearbox. into slipstream. Okay. Look how slow the AI are going through that corner. Now that's moved us on to lap 3 and we're still in behind Sykes. We're trying to get him in the braking zone. We pull the move off, or do we? He's trying to fight back. No, we made the move stick. Okay, now we're moving on to our next. Oh, it's our teammate, Esteban Ocon. Let's see if we can get Esteban on this straight coming up. We got a better run out of the straight. Let's see what we can do. Try going round the outside. Oh, and it makes contact with us. I can't believe that. What's he playing at? Let's just have a look at this replay, see what happened here. Yeah, definitely made contact with us there. And then moving up to the next corner, we just can't make a move in the next corner. Maybe we'll have him in the following corner. Well, who's that? I think that's Valtteri Bottas. Is he out of the race? I'm not sure. So it's moving on now to the next lap, and I think we got a really good run here on Esteban. I think we're going to make the move, see if we can make it stick. Round the outside, or sorry, in the inside, into the corner. We have a small lock up, but I think we've made the move stick. Yes, we have. That's us. I don't even know what position that is we're up into now. Back up into 7th place. That's a really good start, so it is. That's us into the pits now, onto lap 5. I think that's us coming in 1 lap early. And that's us in now, so I think we change over to a set of super soft if I remember correctly. Yeah. And straight back out, that's a great pit stop, considering that's my first. Just in behind the Ferrari there, I think that might be Vettel, I'm not sure. We skip on now to lap number 8, if I remember correctly. We're behind this big train here, Vettel at the back, and we're trying to make a move on Vettel here, but I don't know if we can make anything happen or not. Will we have him in the braking zone? Yes. Oh, we get 2. Well, we get past Massa as well. Oh, Massa gives us plenty of room. We're past Massa as well. Just Verline now. Can we get past Verline? Oh my goodness, look at the speed he went through that corner. Unbelievable. So slow. Just parks it on the apex. We're going to get him here. Straight line speed. Mercedes. Yep, we've got him in the braking zone. Oh, did we get contact there? I'm not sure. Now we're on to lap 9. In behind Max Verstappen. With Vettel still behind us. I don't know how that's worked out. We're going to go round the outside of Max Verstappen. Are we going to get Daniel Ricciardo? No, no. I think Vettel comes back, or sorry, Max Verstappen comes back, that's here, yep. But we'll get him in the inside again. And we might even get his teammate Ricciardo. Ricciardo tries to put us out onto the grass. But we get past him, that's it. Two of them we get past. And now we're in behind Ericsson. Okay, I think we'll just be staying behind Ericsson here for a little while. I don't think we make a move on him, if I can remember correctly. Yep, we just follow him here. Do we make a move down the inside? We do. But will we make it stick? Yes, we do. I think we've got him. He's still on the inside. No, we haven't. That's us. So we're up now to P3, and safety car comes out. I can't believe it, we're up to P3 on our first F1 race. Okay, we're just going to go forward here now. I think it's maybe, yeah, lap 13, and that's the end of the safety car. We're behind Hamilton here. Let's see if we can do anything in behind Hamilton, and they're away. Let's see if we can keep up with them. So we've got Bale behind us. Bale is obviously quicker than us in a straight line. Let's see if we can make a move down the inside of Hamilton. No, don't have the braking. Okay, can we do anything? We're right on his gearbox here. Let's see if we can make a move in this next corner. No, braking far too early. Just don't know the track well enough yet. Okay, I'm just going to let us play out for a little while, guys, and then I'm going to come back near the end whenever me and Hamilton's having a wee ding-dong battle, and it gets a lot more interesting. Okay, guys, see you soon. Okay, that was exciting. Let's see a replay of some of that there. I don't know if we made contact. I think we made contact. My front left with his rear right. Coming round this corner. Maybe the next corner is. But he knew I was there, so he almost turned into me. And then he's quite aggressive there, banged his tyres against me, almost like Vettel did with Hamilton in Azerbaijan. And now Vettel's right up my gearbox. Never going to move on to the race. Lap 15, the final lap of the race. I'm right up in behind Hamilton. I make a small mistake there in the braking, and at this stage Vettel's right in behind me. And all I'm worrying about now, I'm not worrying about Hamilton, I'm just worrying about Vettel and keeping him behind me, because I want that podium place. That's a little bit better on the braking there. I'm right up in behind Hamilton now. Let's see if we can keep this going this entire lap. Like I say, even Hamilton seemed to slow through that corner. And there too. So yeah, definitely going to have to put that there difficulty up a little bit. Will I make a move down the inside? No, he's got me on the braking. Yeah, I got no speed out of that corner at all. At this stage I was very conscious that Vettel was right in behind me and could have made a move on me. So I put it up to rich mix, as you can see. This corner here, I was hoping that Hamilton would have put through there a little bit slower like some of the other AI cars, but he was alright there. So at this stage I'm just hoping and praying that I've done enough to hold Vettel off. Went a little bit wide there. Vettel's right up my gearbox, so I take the middle of the track there, don't let him pass, get into a defensive line here too, stay really tight, and that's us. We're going to come through on our very first F1 race in 3rd position. That's a podium. That's brilliant. Couldn't have, so happy, couldn't have asked for more. Yeah, so that's brilliant. Force India in the points, in the podium.
A great win then for the Maranello team today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Kimi Räikkönen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, I'm going to have to give it to the Force India driver today. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like that in Formula 1, so it was a great effort.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari moved to the top of the table. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Okay guys, hope you enjoyed it, and for more of these videos, please tune in next time. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. It would be much appreciated and would help me just get noticed a little bit more. Thanks a lot guys, see you next time, bye.